is the best team in the country?
Well, Alabama has the best record in the country. They are the most complete football team, offensively and defensively. The kicking game is outstanding. Their secondary is sensational. When you think that this Miami team passed for 280 yards against Penn State, 3 touchdowns and no interceptions, and today they have had absolutely no success. It's embarrassing to say exactly how much yardage they have made against this Alabama secondary.
Vince Cowell was the man who was assisted off the field. But you're still going to be diplomatic about it. You're not going to say they're necessarily number one?
Well, you have to wait and prove it. I think Bear would resent me saying they're number one right now. They're number one in the ratings, and they deserve it right now. But I think that the Alabama coaches and players want to see what happens at the end of the season. They're the favorite, to say the least.
2nd down and inches after the penalty. Pitch to Denny. Touchdown. James Haney putting the frosting on the cake in Tuscaloosa.
The great thing about the wishbone, Al, you run the same plays all over the field. You don't have to change your goal line offense once you get inside the 10. That was a triple option. In for the touchdown.
Haney scoring. McElroy to try the point after out of Humphrey's hold. And with 48 seconds remaining in Tuscaloosa, it's now Alabama 30, Miami nothing. Miami to receive with 48 seconds remaining. Chris Hobbs back deep along with Mark Rush. There's Rush number 49. Alabama in a cakewalk, 30-0, tied. McElroy putting it in the air. They don't go into the Rocket Shuffle this time. And it's a touchback.
Let's watch the triple option. First fake to the fullback, then outside with the quarterback, Gray. Then he pitches out to Haney, number 21, a very fine freshman. Goes right in for the touchdown.
And we've selected our Chevrolet Most Valuable Players, and we've selected from Alabama today. The wide receiver, there he is, Keith Hughes. Everybody in Evergreen, you bet. $1,000 scholarship.
Isn't he a handsome young man?
From Chevrolet, 7 catches. There's our MVP for Miami, Freddie Marion, the free safety. Had a busy day.
He's a good-looking youngster.
Saved a couple of touchdowns. Roderick throwing it out of bounds.
Marion was the free safety in this ball game, but he was really playing linebacker most of the game, having to make tackles at the line of scrimmage and get help on deep passes, and he did that. I think he played an outstanding game for his assignment.
Well, we won't have time for our college scoreboard. In case you missed it, Notre Dame, a loser today. CLEMSON upsetting them 16-10. Roderick going back to pass on 2nd down. And he's got Brodsky at the 35-yard line. Down he goes, and he stays in, so the clock will be temporarily stopped on the 1st down, and then start again unless Miami takes a timeout here.
It's been all Alabama defense. For the entire ball game, Alabama defense has been sensational.
Miami going without a huddle. Roderick throwing it into the Alabama bench.
Once again, Al, as we said earlier, if you cannot have a 2-dimension offense, a team like Alabama can shut you down. You've got to have some mixture between passing and running, and Miami just doesn't have it. They would have used it had they had some running, but they don't have it. They have passing, they tried, and they failed against one of the best defensive teams I've seen in a long, long time.
So Schnellenberger, toward the end of his rookie season as a head coach at Miami, his team will be 4-5 after this one. Clock 13 seconds, 12 seconds. Roderick trying to get out of bounds, and that'll stop the clock with 9 seconds. Again, the bowl situation, Ohio State to Pasadena to meet USC or Washington. If SC beats UCLA next week, they go. Orange, well, Oklahoma, Nebraska next week with a winner to take on Florida State. Gator the Wolverines and the Wolf Pack. Liberty, Penn State taking on Tulane in Memphis. Peach, Clemson, and Baylor. Interesting matchup.
But we should mention again what happens if Auburn beats Alabama and UCLA beats Southern Cal.
Like I say, you create a bowl, you have the Trojans and the Tide somewhere. Lorenzo Roan at the 48-yard line, and that'll do it. Time has run out in Tuscaloosa. The Bears won yet another, 294 for his career. Final score, Tuscaloosa, Alabama 30, Miami nothing.